All right, welcome back. So, like I said in the previous video, in this video, we're gonna be looking at the M15. Okay, so let's begin. So right now, we're on 4 hour, nothing has changed. This is the same chart, euro dollar 4 hour. Right, let's go down to 15 minute. Okay, so 15 minute, and we're gonna start from the swing high. Okay, swing high. So this is the swing high, right? Or swing high. This is the swing high right here. So we're gonna begin our mapping here, all the way down to the breakout structure here. We'll see if we have enough time to even go further and to identify also the bullish part of the pullback of the 4 hour. Okay, so let's begin. All right, so just gonna zoom in so that we can have a clear view of the candles. Okay, so let's begin our mapping. All right, so price, this is this line right here is the 4 hour breakout structure, right? So initially we're gonna start mapping after the breakout structure. Okay, so we have our pullback here, pullback and break. So we're gonna map it like that. Okay, and then for those who don't like, I I color code my time frames with different colors, right? As you can see, the 4 hour is is gray, right? It's gray, and the M15 is blue, right? And the daily is orange, and the weekly is purple. Okay, so as you can see, the breakout structure here for the M15 is blue. It's a way of identifying that no, this breakout structure is for the M15, and this breakout structure is for the 4 hour, and this is for the daily, weekly, and all that. Okay, so let's begin. So breakout structure, right? And then price fails. As you can see, price gave us the pullback, right? And then kind of gave us the impulsive, but the impulsive wasn't good enough to break this high, right? And then price sold, right? Giving us a what? Giving us a change of character. And for those who think that the change of character needs to be here, it's not supposed to be there. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about pullbacks and how to identify a valid low and an invalid low. But for now, just know that this is the low. Right? This is the swing low that needs to be violated in order for us to get a change of character. Okay, so price breaks that low and we get a what? And we get a change of character. And I want you to notice something, right? As we talked about in the theory lessons, when the order flow realigns bearish, it is an indication for bearish for lower prices, an indication for a pullback in 4 hour. As you can see, when the M15 switched bearish, change of character, price is sold, right? And on the 4 hour, this is your pullback. Okay, cool. So let's continue. Okay, let's continue. So price gave us the pullback. Okay, and then price, as expected, sold. Okay, giving us a what? Giving us a new breakout structure to the downside. Okay, new breakout structure, and then price gave us on the pullback here, and then we have another breakout structure, right? Break of structure, and then we're gonna go down here. Price did give us a pullback here, and I know this is gonna be confusing because you're like, okay, so you disregarded another small breakout structure, but how are you validating this breakout structure? It's all about the candles, okay? It's all about the candles, and I won't get into this now, okay? But in the future videos, I will. So, breakout structure, pullback, and then price kind of ranges for a bit, right? Price ranges for a bit, right? Price is ranging, price ranges, and for clarity, let's just identify our swing high. Okay, so this is our swing high, right? The highest point that gave us the recent break of structure, right? Swing high, right? Swing high right there. And then the swing low is the lowest point that gave us our pullback. Okay, this is low. Okay, so until price breaks either the high or the low, we are still in internal structure, right? But then as you can see, price does range for a bit. Price tops out here, and then price attempted to give us a breakout structure, but then failed, and then kind of start to range in between the swing high and swing low until price initially comes down for the break of structure down here. Okay, so we remove this, right? And then we just want to zoom in to see where the break of structure is exactly. So the break of structure goes here. Okay, M15 break of structure, and then we have a pullback, right? And then price goes down. Okay, gives us a what? Gives us a new what? A new break of structure. Okay, and then mind you, this low is our 4-hour swing low, which turned into a change of character. But right now, since price hasn't gone down here, it's still a swing low, right? Price is still bullish on 4-hour right now. Okay, cool. And then price rockets up, creating a what? Creating a change of character to the upside. Okay, right? M15 change of character. Price gives us a pullback and then runs up again, right? We have our break of structure. Okay, cool. And then price sells down again, right? This is the ranging I'm talking about. Right now, trading inside right now is gonna be tricky because price is giving you change of characters and the break of structure, change of character, break of structure. It's giving us a lot of realignments and a lot of a lot of continuations and realignments, which is a bit confusing. So at this point, you're just waiting to see what price is going to do on the 4-hour. Okay, so bullish, bearish, and then price tops out here, respects the bearish initiative, and then sells. Right, it gives us a what? Gives us a new um, gives us a new break of structure. Right, so we're just gonna do this, and then we're just gonna come here, break of structure. Okay, this is a change of character, right? Sorry, this is a change of character. There we go, break of structure. And then price skyrockets again, right? Price, like I said, price is ranging. Price skyrockets again, gives us a new change of character. Okay, and then price from here, price sort of pullback here. Pullback starts here, then price skyrockets all the way down, giving us a break of structure here. Okay, break of structure is here, and then once price gives us the break of structure, price then gives the one last pullback, right? And the final break of structure that comes here goes down to invalidate the 4-hour swing low, giving us a change of character on the 4-hour and a new break of structure on the M15. All right, and then we want to go down, right? And we still got about we got 2 minutes left for this video. For this video, okay? So initially price then the pullback here, pullback here, pullback here, pullback. There's a pullback here from this low going up, right? We have a pullback. So pullback and a break. Okay, pullback and a break, break of structure. And then what does price do? Price gives us that internal realignment to the upside, change of character. Okay. And then right now, this change of character indicates a pullback on the 4-hour. So we're now expecting the 4-hour to give us a pullback, but then price doesn't initially give us that full range pullback, but we see price is giving us in some new structural points, right? Pullback here, and then break here. Okay, like I said, the breaks are gonna be a bit confusing because a lot of people are thinking this is the break, this is the break, but no, the break is here. Okay, it'll all be explained in the future videos. Okay, and then price kinda gives us a change of character here. There's a gap. These gaps usually happen like over the weekend, right? So initially when price closes, right, change of character, sorry. So initially when price closes on Friday, usually on Monday, if there's like high flow of orders, price just jumps. This initially indicates a high flow of orders to the downside. Sometimes it happens to the upside, but then here it was to the downside. So this indicates a flush of orders just flooding in, right? Cool. So but then price comes back again to counteract, to initially give you optimum price action, right? Price gives you this. All right, so like I said, price comes back in, rebalances price, and then price sells again. Since now we got this change of character, price is what? Price is bearish, and then price gives you the breakout structure. So I'm just gonna go in a bit fast here because I'm running out of time. Okay, so breakout structure, we go down, and we have a new breakout structure here. Okay, cool, breakout structure. So we have our breakout structure. So this is the pullback, break, pullback, and the break, and then we get our final breakout structure to the downside until price initially then gives us this change of character. And now this change of character is the change of character that initially gives us the 4-hour pullback. Okay, so as you can see now, if we kind of zoom out, right, zoom out, then price comes in for the 4-hour what? Or the 4-hour pullback. Right now we are right here in price. This is where price is right now currently. So due to the time, I'm not going to continue to map this market up until here, but then I'm sure you get the sense. When we come in for the next video, I'm going to be discussing the pullbacks and the break of structures, how to identify a valid break of structure and how to identify an invalid break of structure, and how to identify a valid pullback and how to identify an invalid pullback. That will be all explained in the following video. But for now, we are going to end here. Thank you for watching. And again, for those who have not subscribed, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any other updates in this channel. Okay, so thank you.